Hello everybody, in today's video we are going to be doing a test build, well two test builds. One is an Ivory Ravana with 3 regulators. We have the Seeker drone, and for the pilot we just have the Manny pilot, and he just has some basic skills. And for the second one, it is a Baglior with 4 Screamers. Let's hop in to the first game. So here in the first game here, I'm going to go for these 2 beacons. What I really like about this build is the Ravana's ability, which protects you from all damage, and it is really easy to get away from people that are rushing you, because unlike the Crisis and the Reaper, where you can stay 1,000 meters away, you have to get slightly closer with the regulator. And if you miss your shots, you have to wait 8 seconds for it to reload. There's quite a long reload time. And you see here I'm trying to get closer to this guy so that I can take him out. And he goes down quite easily. The regulator shoots so fast that there is even a slight delay in the bullets. And I've been seeing people run regulators on the Typhoon, but the Typhoon just has such little health, and the ability, it doesn't have that good of an immunity. I'm able to have the healing module on the Ravana rather than the phase shift, because his ability is practically a phase shift. Plus, he still does get quite a bonus amount of speed when using the ability. Now, I haven't gotten many kills yet. There's my second kill. But this thing later on is a beast. Especially on the left side, you can see I have speed, health, and damage stacks. And once they start hitting double digits, the stats on this thing are insane. Now, you see I'm going to activate my ability to get away from that. And I see this guy up here. Appears to be a Siren. And I was going to shoot at him, but he teleported down. And an amazing thing about the Ravana is that I can just activate my ability whenever I am being attacked, something the Typhoon cannot do. His ability is good, but you can still get shot at. But right here, you see I'm using my ability to get to a position where I can shoot him, and you see I just shred his health. I understand that robot is a weaker robot. It doesn't have the most amount of health, but he still gets shredded. And this guy, all of his health gone in seconds, and I have half of a clip, and I still take this guy's entire health bar. And I use my ability, my mothership, and I'm already up to 300,000 health again. And boom, living legend, just like that. And you can see I'm already very fast, similar to the speed of an upgraded Typhoon. I'm fast, I do more damage, and I have more health. He went into stealth, and he still died from the bullets that were traveling in his general direction. This robot is broken. Unfortunately, it will never be in meta, because bots that take skill to play will never be in meta. But for people that are actually interested in playing with skill, can use robots like this to win against no-skill, pay-to-win players. I myself do have pay-to-win robots, but I still do enjoy using other robots to take them down just by using skill. And you see here I'm trying to take this guy out, but he's hiding behind protection. And this ducks. I took out his entire shield and almost killed him. If you catch a Dux off guard, these robots shred them. And just like that, with barely half a clip, I destroy this Lynx's health. Try to get out of the way. He comes, I realize he's trying to stealth, and even in stealth, I kill him. And just like that, I kill the other guy. And you can see on the left side, my stacks are adding up with 15 damage, 11 speed, and 59 health. I have 161,000 health and with less than half of my health bar, which is insane for a robot that is almost, 4 years old now? If not older. And you see the regulator shoot so fast that it didn't even register the damage for a second there on that guy. And you'll see in a second here, I do die, but the damage I do to these titans, 3 regulators, did a quarter of that guy's health. And you'll see coming up here is going to be a Eiffel. And just like that, half of the Eiffel's health gone in one clip from 3 regulators. And these aren't even MK3 regulators, they're MK2. And now I gotta get revenge on that Eiffel, so I'm gonna bring out my Titan. Just like that, he is... I missed my Vindicator shots, but just like that, he is out. And I'm trying to hook onto this guy so I can blast him, get him almost to half health. These Vindicators in the Bersaglier are still very good weapons, which can even take out Maulers. As you see, I'm going to kill this Mauler here that is in the center. People just don't use them because they are not brawling weapons. They are sit back and wait weapons. But most of the times they can one-shot players. I missed most of the bullets on that Lynx. I'm going to dash forward. And look at that guy's health. And then just in one shot of the bow, I can clean him up. Do any damage that the Vindicators won't do. Just like that, Rampage. Taken out. Completely underrated robot. People are not a big fan of snipers when it comes to their Titan. The Crisis is very popular, but the Bersaglier is not. People would rather use the Eiffel or the Bedware or the Mauler. One Titan I have seen used a lot lately is the Kraken Indra, or even just the normal Indra, which I also think is a very broken Titan. Similar to the Ravana with its ability, it's able to dodge damage and then immediately come out of stealth come out of its ability and just unload clips onto the enemy. It is also very fast, and its lasso ability does an insane amount of damage when used correctly. Alright, and that was the game. And we're going to go check the stats here. 16 kills, probably about 10 or 11 of them were from my Ravana, and I'm trying to find the Mauler that I killed. I was shocked to see the dude with the normal Minos was the #1 player. He did have a Dux, but that was the one that I killed. He appeared to be playing with a lot of skill, which I appreciated. In 4th place, the dude with an almost maxed out Mauler, almost maxed out Pilot, and almost maxed out Ruiner died to me, a Titan that came out 2 Titans ago. And now we're here in the second game with the second test build. The Baglior with 4 Screamers. We have the Shy Pilot. One thing I'm not sure about is keeping the Shy Pilot. My Bersaglier it has skills with the Pilot for damage. It is not meant to be a tank, which I know a lot of Bersagliers are. And it's not max level. I haven't put too much into it. It's just an MK2 Bersaglier and a level 8, a level 9, and 2 level 10 Screamers, which I do want to get up to MK2. But it still does an insane amount of damage. You will see a Raptor in the sky, that insane amount of damage that I do to him, taken out. This build is my current build. It is not meant to be very tanky. It takes a lot of damage, but it also outputs a lot of damage, which is the one reason I have the Shy Pilot is so, as you can see on the left there, I have stacks of defense, which could potentially keep me alive. You can see it looks like 4 of my Screamer shots did not register. I would have taken this guy out. Instead, I got an assist, and my ability also gives me a bunch of defense points and heals a lot of my health. I did completely ignore the fact that earlier in the game I had taken out a Skyros in its shell form. with these. Almost all of its health was dealt by me, which is an insane amount of health. I do think there are a lot of builds that would not work, even if skills applied, but there's also a lot of builds where skill would work. And we can see I've been shredded here by the crisis in the back with the stellar prismas. That is quite unfortunate. I still do have 3 screamers, though, and we will see that these 3 screamers, ignore the legs, look, shredded that guy, even with just 3. And now I'm down to 2, starting to look like a Curie without the Curie speed or ability. But as I was saying, there are a lot of free-to-play options in this game that are very good, very effective, but there are also free-to-play that aren't good, even with skill. But some of the good ones I see one I've been wanting to test out is a Lynx with 2, I think they're called glaciers, the ice cannons. And unfortunately, we do not win this game. It ends in a loss because multiple reasons. But that was just the demonstration with the Berserklier, and it's not even maxed. It might not have been the best robot at the time, but I think it did pretty good for its level. And I'm going to speed the rest up here and just skip to the end of the game, or any interesting parts I will cut to. Alright guys, let me know in the comments what you thought of this video, or what you thought of the either of the test builds. I understand neither of them were free to play, but they were using non-meta robots and they worked. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.